Hi everyone, Greeno here and welcome to another festive episode here on Greeno Eats. Now you might just about be able to make out behind me, I am outside an M&S Food Hall. I've come to the town of Blandford Forum in Dorset, got a little food hall here. Never been in this one before, so I don't know how big it is, how much stuff there'll be in there, but I'm sure there's some pretty good festive items. It's M&S after all. Let's go take a look. Right, so that's the M&S negotiated. Just about got away without having to sell a kidney on the way out. It's pricey in M&S, that's for sure. Won't be doing our Christmas shopping there. Anyway, let's get you home and you can see the bits I've picked up. Okay then folks, so let's take a look at what I've managed to pick up from the Marks & Spencer's Food Hall. First up, the Turkey Feast Combo Mix. So this is like some crisps and snacks all in here. You can probably see the different kind of shapes and sizes of them there. And these are all turkey flavoured apparently. Moving along, we have the Christmas Tree Yum Nut. Not quite sure what a yum nut is compared to a donut, but we'll find out. We've got a tin here of their all butter Scottish shortbread, which sounds absolutely delicious. Here we have what they're calling Posh Dog sausages. So these little mini cocktail sausages with a dip there, which apparently is a gravy mayonnaise. Two words that probably shouldn't go together. And last but by no means least, we have their Christmas Club sandwich, which has got chicken and bacon and all sorts in there. We'll find out more about all the ingredients as we go along. So, quite a nice selection of stuff there. Like I say, not cheap. The shortbread was £7. The turkey crisp £2.30. Even the donut was £2. The little sausage is £2.50, and the sandwich I think was £4.50. So need to get a loan if you're going to go to M&S this Christmas. Right then, where are we going to start? I reckon I might start with these Posh Dogs sausages with this gravy mayonnaise, or gravy-naise as they called it. So these are just pork cocktail sausages with a gravy mayonnaise dip. Like I say, these came in at £2.50. Now there's about half a dozen cocktail sausages in there. Let's get it open up, we'll take a look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, yeah. I mean, they're not the smallest cocktail sausages. Normally they're probably about 2/3 of that size. So I guess it equates to about 8 or 9 that you might get in a normal packet from Tesco's or something like that. The sausage has got a really nice smoky kind of barbecue smell to it. Yeah, that's different. Let's try it without the mayonnaise first. There you go, you can see inside the sausage there. It's got a slightly strange flavour. It's got a definite barbecue hint to it. It almost tastes more like a bratwurst than a normal British sausage. It's not unpleasant. I'll say maybe that's what they're going for, like a Christmas market kind of vibe. This gravy-naise though, take a closer look there. It's quite liquid, so I don't want to tip it too far because I don't want it to end up all over the table. Well, let's get a good dip in here. There we go. Get that sausage well coated in the gravy-naise and give that a try. I think I was right. Gravy and mayonnaise should not necessarily be combined. It's got an almost kind of bitter taste. It's got the consistency of, you know when you buy those multi-packs of dips, they've got like a salsa in and a guacamole and like a sour cream kind of thing. It's that kind of consistency. It's not as thick as you'd expect a mayonnaise to be. But I don't know if there's some herb or something added into it, or some onion. But it's really got quite an unusual taste. But it doesn't. Ingredients are all on the bottom, and I can't turn it over now to look at it because I've opened it. But I would probably advise you to steer clear of them. The sausages aren't bad, but that mayonnaise is just weird. Not recommended, especially at £2.50 for a little pack like that. Right, let's try this. The Turkey Feast Combo Mix. So these are just different shaped kind of crisps. You've got long thin ones that are like little shells of some kind, these kind of ridged ones, is that it? Oh no, and these kind of wheel shaped ones. They're all slightly different manufacturing processes involved. I think these are pretty much similar. These are more like, you know, when you get those crisps that are trying hard not to be crisps and they're like the reduced fat ones, and they're kind of, I don't know, almost biscuity, but we'll give them a try. The flavour's not bad. I mean, effectively, they've done nothing more than rebadge roast chicken crisps and call them roast turkey crisps, because who knows the difference? But yeah, they're not bad. I'll tell you what we will do. One of these looks like it's pretty good for dipping, for scooping. So I wonder if that's going to help me use up that weird gravy. It works better with the crisp than it does with the sausages, that's for sure. Right. That wasn't too bad with that crisp. Let's move on to this Christmas Club sandwich. Here we go. As you can see, quite a well-filled sandwich, and you'd expect it to be, because it's coming at £4.50. No meal deals going on at M&S, unfortunately. Let me read you the description on the back of it. It says roast chicken breast with seasoned mayonnaise, cranberry chutney, pickled red cabbage, cranberry stuffing, maple cured British bacon and spinach on toasted oatmeal bread. Sounds like a very nice combination. Again, like a sort of Boxing Day lunch in a sandwich. Let's get this open and we'll take a closer look at one of them. Of course, being a club sandwich, it has 3 layers of bread there. Too much filling just for the normal 2. So it looks like you've got, on the top layer here is your chicken and the cranberry and the stuffing by the looks of it in there. And then on the bottom layer, there's more chutney. There's the cabbage, the spinach and the bacon. As you can see, it has at some stage been toasted. You can see a little bit of colour on the bread there, but some time ago, clearly. So it's obviously been packaged in there, refrigerated, so it's not toasted in the way you'd expect a club sandwich if you got it in a pub, hotel, restaurant, whatever, where you get it crispy. It's just coloured. You can feel it's a little bit drier, but it's soft and soggy. Anyway, let's give it a taste. I'm a little bit surprised, given the fact we've got that red cabbage in there and the spinach. There's no kind of crunch in there at all. I don't know whether it's because this has been pickled too long. I suppose the cabbage, you know, when you pick a bit out of the cabbage, it's got a little bit of crisp to it, but it's too much soft. The bread is very soft, although it does feel dry on the outside, and that's a bit of a weird texture. I probably would have been better off not bothering to toast it. You can't really taste the stuffing or the bacon. I've got a little bit of crunch now, I guess, as I get more into it. But it's pretty bland. There's no real seasoning in there. There's no salt and pepper that I can pick up. It doesn't taste like the chicken has been seasoned well at all. It's just a bit nothingy. Pretty disappointing, that, to be honest. I was really looking forward to it. The list of ingredients sounded good, but I just can't pick out any flavours in there. It's just bland. Right, let's move on to this now. We've done all the savoury bits. I say not terribly impressed really with them. All butter Scottish shortbread. Apparently this is baked in Edinburgh. Comes in a nice little presentation tin with a little bit of tartan design on the outside there. So it's something that you could use as a Christmas gift even. There are going to be various designs of biscuit in here. I don't know if any of them will have any different flavours or not. It looks like they're just a pretty standard selection. So they come in this like sealed plastic packaging within the tin. They're good sized biscuits, mind. Shortbread are quite often just little ones. These have got nice Scottish designs on there. Looks like a thistle down the bottom and some heraldic thing going on there. And it looks like you've got 4 biscuits of each variety, but they do all look just a plain standard shortbread. So that's 24 biscuits in total. It cost us £7. Simple maths means that's about 29p a biscuit, I guess. Anyway, I'm sure they're going to be good. Here is one of them. So we've got a nice little sort of heraldic design on there. Smells good. Smells really buttery. Got a nice that sort of granulated sugar on the top you get with shortbread. Yeah, let's give this a try. Now that's good. Got that lovely, sweet, buttery flavour you associate with shortbread. It is sweet. It really is sweet. When you lick your lips, you pick up that sugar that's on the top. And shortbread is supposed to be a bit crumbly, and as you can see, this is just falling in 2 pieces. I'll take a little look at the cross section there. You can see how crumbly it is. Yeah, that's the best item so far. Those are going to get mullered over Christmas, if they last that long. Right, let's move on to the final item. This is a Christmas tree shaped and decorated, what they're calling a yum nut. Now, I don't know what a yum nut is. It just says it's got vanilla fondant and raspberry jam in it. It sounds quite nice. Okay, this comes in at just £2. Oh, so it's a bit different to a normal donut. Have a look at that. It's got layers to it. So I don't know if this is like more of a croissant dough or something like that. There's nothing on here that says too much about it. It's perfectly created using our unique butter enriched yum yum recipe. Okay, with lots of lovely laminations, which gives a delicious open texture. So yeah, so I'm guessing it is more like a croissant kind of dough. I think that's what they use for yum yums. It's quite nicely decorated. Looks a bit like one of my kids has decorated the tree, mind. Let's give it a go. That's pretty tasty. I'm not normally a fan of iced donuts, and I don't really like icing that much. But it's a very, very thin layer of icing, as you can see here. You can see the layers in there, that lamination they were talking about. It's tasty though. Kind of, yeah, it feels like a fried croissant. Just hit that raspberry jam now. Raspberry jam is without doubt the best filling for donuts. Nothing can come close to it. I don't care all about your Krispy Kremes and all that gubbins. No. raspberry jam and sugar on the outside. That's what a donut's all about. And this has got sugar on the outside everywhere, apart from where the icing is. Yeah, that's good. Well, has to be said, that was a bit of a mixed bag, wasn't it? I think the sweet items definitely trump the savoury items in this little selection. The sausages with the gravy nays are a bit weird. The sausages were nice enough, almost like a bratwurst kind of style. Did not go with that gravy dip at all. That's just plain weird. If they put like a cranberry mayonnaise in there or something with a little bit of sweetness, you know, you can have sausages with things like onion chutney and all that sort of thing. Something like that in there would have been great, still would have been Christmassy. Gravy nays, what are you thinking? Makes no sense at all. The crisps, not bad. I mean, obviously it's just a festive repackaging of something that they could make any time of the year. It's basically chicken flavoured crisps, rebadged as turkey, but they're nice enough. Like I say, you put them out in a little bowl over Christmas just for people to pick at and nibble at while you're having a beer or whatever. Nice enough, but yeah, okay. The sandwich, that's a huge disappointment to me. I was expecting good things out of this sandwich. M&S have made a bit of a thing of advertising this as like the flagship of their festive fresh food range, and I don't think they should have bothered. It is so bland. It needs salt, it needs pepper, and it just needs something that makes the actual individual flavours in there sing. You can't pick up the bacon, it might as well not be there. You can't taste the stuffing, and normally stuffing takes over everything with that sage and onion flavour. Can't even tell it's there. Not enough crunch in the veggie bits. Just disappointing. Do not bother. Now onto the sweet bits. Shortbread, delicious. Really nice. Good texture. Pretty good value, I think. Sort of 30p a biscuit for that kind of quality is good. They're not little. So, you know, one with a cup of tea is enough. So I think that's a winner. But the surprise star of the show for me is that yum nut. Never had one before. Really didn't expect to like it that much because it was like, I just thought it was like an iced donut. But with the sort of air in the texture of it, that lamination, really kind of makes it nice and light. It's been well cooked, it's been well sugared, and that jam filling in the middle is delicious. That is the winner out of the M&S stuff for me. Well, I hope you've enjoyed this little look at M&S's festive range, where I try things so you don't have to necessarily. I think I might have talked you out of a couple of items at least on this one. But if you have enjoyed the video, don't forget, click a thumbs up on there for me. It does help with the channel. And if you're new around here and you like what you've seen, don't forget, click that subscribe button, ding your little bell for notifications, and you won't miss anything that comes up on the channel. Right, I'm going to go and make myself a cup of tea and finish the rest of that shortbread biscuit off. Oh, yum. Catch you on the next one.